Alrighty. How is everybody doing today? Continuing our adventure. So what did we do yesterday? We wrapped up a ton of quests on Monarch. And then we brought our information to Grandma over here. I think we basically have to do the main quest, because these are all about Scylla. Yep. Radio Free Monarch time. I want to go to... Where's my ship? Interior, there we go. Beep boop, bud. How you doing, Cry?
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
A disturbance?
Before you pull. You're anticipating it.
Of course I'm anticipating it. What if I shoot a friend on accident?
That's on account of your stance. You want to lean into it. Embrace it. Work with it. You're in control here.
I really
Papa,
like these
not
weird
the gun.
side interactions with
Don't
the
let a hunk of
characters.
metal jerk you around. You've been around powerful machinery all your life. You're always in control, right?
I guess that's kind of like when the filler's shooting 600 cans of near molten sal tuna down the conveyor while I'm trying to tune a belt.
Here. Stand like me. Just so. Hips square. Lean forward a little. It's just equipment.
It's all
Just an
in the
engine
hips.
Okay.
Mostly just chilling.
We'll
Nice,
try again
dude.
later. You'll get it. I promise.
She's just looking at the gun. Don't just stare at it, shoot it. Okay, so we did Max's side quest. I go back to Monarch. I don't know which one is the proper one to go to. Let's just go to the dangerous one. Yeah, but after we wrap up here...
Media, Captain. I'll lock up behind you.
I'm trying to imagine. Okay, so we take Ellie. Get rid of Vicar, get rid of Park. Okay, take these two. Continue. I wish you could set it to, like, a specific crew until otherwise, instead of having to redo it every single time. How am I doing? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing real good. Been playing a bunch of Minecraft Dungeons in my downtime. I'm officially no-lifing that game. So, I have finished all of the main base game.
Used to be. You could get the best wine on
I think I finished all the main base game. I finished the base game. I've unlocked Apocalypse mode and Apocalypse Plus mode.
Target practicing today.
I just started finally playing some of the DLC, but I want to play it in order. So I'm going through the jungle stuff. And the more that I play that game, the more I kind of get the urge, or I should say, like, the more I'm flirting with the idea of, like, jumping seriously into Minecraft. Which is weird, because I never played that game really before. I've seen people play it, but I've never played it. I mean, I never played it once Microsoft got their hands on it, I believe. Because now it's like, you have experience bars, enchantments, some kind of a story that progresses. There's something about an Ender Dragon. Never have I ever encountered a dragon in that game.
That's the last
Yeah, beat it. I could probably just fast travel to where I gotta go. But I'm not. There's definitely a bridge I have to take. I am hiding.
Take a hint.
Goodies. Oh. Yeah, I'll take this.
You make it look so easy.
Every time I use a lockpick, I get a ton of experience, which I like. There we go. And think with what are you shooting at? Oh, you guys got it. Don't worry. I'm not worrying. Sweet. Let's see what we got here. Goodbye, long gun. Goodbye, nice long guns. Suede. Now medical. Third slot. Cool. I definitely have to start doing this. Get more leadership skills. Health in there. Take away one from lockpick. Put double in a sneak. Boom. Companion abilities. Ooh. So this entire time they've been going without doing abilities. Oh, more options. I'm glad I slotted some points into that now. Man, I wonder how much trouble I've been causing myself. Alright, so if I'm here and I need to go to there, that bridge is a windy. Well, hey TS, how you doing, buddy? But there's hostiles around, so I can't quite do much.
Take your best shot, asshole.
Were you preventing me from fast traveling? Yeah, you were. No, you weren't. I think I'm just too in the wild right now.
Their mistake.
There we go. Let's telly. How you been, Mr. TS? Sorry. Oh, this place, the Borst Factory. Radio-free Monarch. I've been doing okay. Trying to just take a much more relaxed and chill approach to life. And my games. This is all new to me in here. Let's see what happened. Oh, that looks beautiful. That really do look gorgeous.
Look up. That makeshift bridge, we gotta cross it. First we go under, then hook around to the left, then up and over.
I wasn't paying attention there, lady. What is the way that we need to go?
Incoming! Someone got a shot! Keep this up and I won't have any new battle scars.
Guess I'll take your beaks. Oh. Anti-Queens could suck. Yeah, they could. What did I just tell her to do? Holy heck, that was cool. Yeah, about those Manta Queens being a problem. I don't think so. Oh my god. Oh, that was cool. Mag to zap.
Nice going.
That's a lot of stuff in there.
I'm warmed up now.
Hey, Hen, how you doing, friend? I gotta get up top somehow. It's going all right so far. We just are continuing from where we left off yesterday. I have to figure out how to ascend. This, no, not this way, but there's definitely some goodies.
How'd you do that so fast?
Take it. Here we go again. My god, that's awesome.
I am a sword. It's practicing then. How about that?
Yeah, why did I wait so long to slot points into leadership? Those are awesome. Those abilities.
Tunnel here. Nice one.
Go for it. Every fight that just is going to happen now.
Down they go. Here we go.
Love it. I love
Anyone
this.
else? Someone else will clean this up, right? There's my sight. Don't mess with us.
I am loving this game. Guess we go this way. Reload. Megamantic. Okay. So.
That's a big one. We can tiptoe around to the left or go in guns blazing. Up to you. I vote for that.
Guns blazing.
I got him! Over here!
Mandibles of Doom. I like it. All that, and I just get 8 ammo back. Hello? Take all your stuff before I give you any assistance. Rings. That's a lot of stuffs. What's up there, Mr.
That assist was a
Berthold?
violation of corporate law if I ever saw one. Since it was to my benefit, and we're largely in lawless lands, I'll look the other way. C3 owes you one, stranger. You haven't seen Constance, have you? Ah, there's her torso. And that'll be her legs over yonder, never mind. I'm Bertold.
What in the void are you
Bertold.
thinking, creeping around a mannequin like that?
At the time, I was thinking, please don't see me, oh law, I don't want to die, nah nah nah. Now I'm thinking it was stupid to come in here.
What are you
Killing
doing
marauders
here?
and hooligans, as I am handsomely paid to do. Of course, as me and Constance discovered, they ain't the only forms of life inhabiting these caverns.
Yeah, why would they be?
I owe you a debt for saving my neck, stranger, and I mean to pay it. There's a station up the way. It's where my C3s are posted. We can talk more there where it's safe. I'll be on my way, once I've gathered up Constance's parts.
Gruesome. Out of here. Break our knees. Because who really needs them? Oh, also I can do this now on my... Here. Better health regen. I guess plus this, right? I'm about to run out of the apple soon anyway. Why am I going down when the exit's up there? It didn't look like the exit was up at a spot I could have gotten to before. But then again, I am me and I overlook. That's what I do. Let's try this again. Ah, through here, maybe. Yes. That's really cool. Okay, now that we're gonna go see Mr. Broker. So we snuck up in through the Devil's Summit, did the thing. I think next time I play through
And
this,
here we are. Told you we'd make it in one piece.
I'm
Station ain't too far now.
thinking about
Get over
playing
here.
through
There
it
are marauders up
solo.
ahead.
No companions whatsoever.
Wonder if Hiram's home. Just kidding.
And playing it through with whenever something like comes up as like a flaw, I take it.
This station's under the
Like
protection
hardcore
of the
mode,
corporate
basically.
compliance crew. You a marauder? Cause me and my sunshine, that's my gun.
If
you
I
were
ever do,
wondering.
it's gonna be
We don't
like
take
just for fun
kindly to
off stream.
marauders.
We don't take kindly to marauders.
A coherent enough response, I reckon. Must be true. You're clear, but I would caution you against pressing on ahead. This
Yeah, I'm not a
station's plumb
marauder.
Crawling with
I
marauders.
could have
you
just
know?
walked up to her and said, "I'm not the person you're looking for," and pretended I was a Jedi. You're clear, but I would caution you to go on ahead. Thanks for the
Hey,
tip.
we're here to help, long as the paperwork's done and the pay's good. Me and Sunshine
There's a
are
lot of
doing
voice
exactly
acting.
what we've been tasked with, and that's guarding these big old Devil's Peak horns. There is nothing I'd enjoy more, but the C3s play it by the book. Usually. Go petition the
Usually.
boss man. Maybe you can convince him to alter my duties. You ought to talk to my crew.
Okay.
They're guarding a small barracks to the southeast, by the edge of the mountain. See that path that runs underneath that giant archway? Follow it on down. There's a little station near the cliff. You'll find the rest of my crew there.
Okay. I'm off. The only thing I've noticed that is not voiced is like when you run up to a computer terminal. I typically read them aloud because it helps me understand whatever the hell it is I'm reading. Because reading in games, 9 times out of 10, I will
Light 'em up. Here they come.
read it but not process it unless it's out loud. Your turn, Ellie. Some of these shots I feel should be hitting. Well, that's not all of them. But it's time to loot. That guy exploded. Was that a body over? No, it wasn't a body over there. Oh, hi. These two are the girls. These girls here, Ellie and Nye. They're my Storm the Castle crew. Could go through there. But what else is around?
Hiram must have sealed the door. He spooks easy.
Sealed? Not sealed. I don't mind when a game doesn't have things that are voiced, but then when it has like pages of dialogue to read through, that's when it becomes an issue.
Yes, you're an outsider, but the blaring alarms indicate the station's on lockdown, which means you can't ever get to me. So leave already.
Can't? We'll see about that.
I wish you could do like tactics stuff in here. Like tell your people go to a certain area and wait for your attack. And then as soon as you pull the trigger, boom, boom, boom. There are some games like that. I remember it was like a Medal of Honor game or something like that. That did that a long time ago.
Here's the elevator. but
Yeah, I'll totally go back and read that. Never happens.
Guess we keep moving forward. Look for another way up.
Berry, purple berry. Always take the purple berry. Everything here has been looted. Let's sell some stuff. Gotta figure out. So my character is more of a long ranger, medium to light, sneaky, stealthy. I don't want heavy. Block +3, lockpick. I'm definitely more of a lockpick dude. Medium armor. Dodge. Range weapon skills +5. Yes. I think that's my character. Ellie is... she normally? I don't even know what she would normally be. I just threw heavy armor on everybody. Do I have any other armor on here that doesn't cover per head? Give her that one. Inspiration. Heavy. I guess we're good with that. This heavy armor makes it impossible to sneak also. Anything to steal?
That was a nice warm-up.
That's gotta be terrible. You're taking a poop and then now you're dead. Yeah, you.
You out there, whoever you are, yes, I can see you. Come here and talk to me. Base to intercom. I can't tell if you're brave or simply touched in the head. What in the galaxy
Little of
are you
both,
doing
maybe?
sniffing around my station? Unless you are, in fact, trying to suicide by Marauder. And you, Nyoka, what are you doing lugging a stranger into my station?
You could use the socialization, you son of a bitch.
Some poops make you wish we were dead? Yeah.
Also, he hired me.
To what purpose? I happen to
I've
have
been
some
there.
significant problems I am dealing with right now. Marauders, running out of purple berry wine 3 days ago, not being able to bloody broadcast. I see why Nyoka tolerates you. Fine, I'll do the talking. By the hand of fate and my own cunning skill, I run this station. The Marauders may have other plans, and since my hired hands have clearly turned idle, it appears I have need of you. As my newest contractor, you may call me the broker.
Or we can
Well,
call you
then.
Hiram, on account of that's your damn name, and doubly on the account of the broker being a dumbass alternative.
What? Everyone calls me that, aside from you.
And now me.
You're here, and you're armed, aren't you? The feed's gone grainy, but it looks like you're packing deadly force. I know Nyoka is, for sure. I barricaded the broadcast center, but I can only hold out for so long. Clear the Marauders out, and I'll pay you double the going rate.
Yeah, you got it, friend.
And I'll be out
You
of
know how to
business.
speak my language.
The elevator and doors to the second floor are back online. Hurry before I have to lock them down again.
Got it, boss.
Too many, considering I hired a bunch of no-good mercs to keep them out in the first place. Already, they've caused considerable damage to the station's property. If they take down the broadcast equipment, I'll be out of a job, permanently. Too many.
Wrong button. What's in it for
Aside
me?
from the bits I'll be paying you, I trade in secrets, valuable ones for my vocation. I'm sure you can come up with something you might like to ask me about in person once I'm safe.
See what I could do. We have to get up there. I mean, I think the easy way would be just to hack it, right? Pick the old locks.
Real slick.
Ooh. Always pick what looks like a storage supply. Oh, earrings. 13 bits, sure. All right. So now we have to get up there to clear out the Marauders. Do we do?
Hey, elevators to your right. Get ready.
Oh, now it's open. Let's go. Loaded.
Sorry, can't do that. I'm going.
I like how they don't, like, nobody looks twice at them.
Here they come.
Nice one!
Okay. That was simple. Thought it would be a little bit more tough. That was that guy's hand. This stuff here kind of reminds me of like those derelict leviathans in No Man's Sky with all of the looting you do. This game I haven't picked up in a hot minute again. Here. Is there a working one? Yeah, I thought there was. Okay. Here we go. Say my prior 4 messages. There is simply no cause for alarm. I swear to you, Hiram, the situation is under control. What you call a near emergency, I would consider a non-event. Yes, a high-energy transmission was used for too lengthy a period of time, and yes, the generators cannot safely support that activity. Yes, and yes, they could have been damaged under load, but the point remains nothing happened. We caught the issue in time. Now, please stop contacting me for daily updates on the status of our generators. What in the black hole were you thinking, Val? At some point, space efficiency becomes the inverse to time efficiency. How am I supposed to do my morning business when the toilets are directly facing the open showers? Oh. On the contrary, Theo. Not only is it spatially efficient design, but also encourages simultaneous users to hurry their business. Don't like, don't look, or speed it up and move. Oh my god. You take too many bathroom breaks and you know it. Oh my goodness. Well, I like that there's a lot of just weird dialogue that goes on too. So that's where I came from? No, so I would have taken that. Because it is purple. That's to get... Okay. This guy says the wine ran dry, right? So, I guess if I were to bring him some wine, he might be a little less, curmudgeon-like. You would assume. Termination. No. Let's see. Atmospheric controls are online. Issue detected with the auto-mechanical controls. Loading headquarters. All sensors currently indicate a standard level range regarding temperature and chemical composition throughout the station. Response from Byzantium HQ. Remove all oxygen from the chamber. Please ensure that personnel have been... yeah. Hey, Frank. Oh, this would have been the best way to go. Like, I sneak around, hack the computer.
That's the last of them, I think.
Uh-huh. Now speak to the broker in person. So somebody was around here just still alive. The intercom. Oh, in here, obviously. Feels bad for these peoples. Not really, they're marauders trying to kill me, so never mind. I take back my little bit of empathy I showed. Otherwise, I would have had to fight them all coming up here. broker.
Ah, Marauder free at last. I'll get the door. You hurry on in.
Please do. Doesn't say that I can't take it. Or that I shouldn't take it. Let me see what else you got around here before we do more business. I think we're good now. Or... yeah, worth it. Bazinga.
You gotta teach me that.
For all the, mods. Select recorded transmissions for a listing of all scheduled incoming. Go live. Please ask your producer. Oh. Rating with minimal signal interference. No outgoing transmissions remain for broadcast. Personnel files. Future is looking bright indeed. I can run a full gamut of operations without ever leaving the sanctuary of the broadcast room. Sanjar and Graham are living up to their promises and have not interfered with initial broadcast. The deal is holding, and I believe I can make a life here. Had a near miss the other day, nearly ended up with the board on my trail. We'll mark that trial firmly in the failure category. One must experiment, however, to ascertain the best methods. I have found thus far that the most reliable method for evading detection within the limited frequency of Monarch's off-world transmissions involves duplicating regular news broadcasts on... okay. And associates know how to filter out the sounds in the vocal range, in turn isolating the embedded data. Hawks and all those imbecilic children in their hatred of each other. Sanjar and Graham have oversaturated my key bands. They'll take down each other all right, and me right alongside them. Should have never invited them to play, but what to do about it now? What to do indeed. Huh. The thing was saying about, like, to broadcast. Let's talk to you first.
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration.
That's always good when it's never your blood painting the walls.
Utilization of the fire suppressant system. I would expect nothing less from one of Nyoka's associates.
As usual, I'll take that as a compliment.
Of course. This ought to square our debt.
Money.
One hefty payment for a highly valued service rendered. But I admit, I do wonder why Nyoka has brought you to me. Allow me to pose my question in another manner. Why, in the nebula, are you here? Oh, great. I love doing pro bono work for friends.
He reminds me of the
called us
voice
friends.
actor, one of the voice actors
I
from Big
normally
Mouth.
entertain your self-aggrandizing delusions, but this time it's important.
I can't remember his
Important
name.
to you is not the same as important to me. Although I do recognize that you may have earned some goodwill
Kid who did the
during
news for a
your
while.
months laboring for me. I don't believe that for a nanosecond, but if it'll get you out of my rapidly graying hair, fine. Look, I'll do what I can, all right?
Rebecca Hodges and Anders Wadsworth. They took a UDL contract back when Monarch went to ship, and I need to find them. I believe them to be on Terra 2.
If UDL hired 2 hunters back then, it would have been for creature clearing purposes, round 1 of their Spacer's Choice outposts. These are the coordinates for the outpost under the last UDL contract. Now scram.
A scrams, eh?
And, good luck. Is that a trick question? Because to answer it, you'd need to pay me. Of course, I could offer you a vastly more interesting bit of data instead. Try me. Ask me anything you'd like. I'll even offer it for free. We'll call it an exchange, since you killed the Marauders for me.
Oh.
Ask me what you will. There are so many members. Do specify. If you try to cite me on this, I will deny. Do you understand? What I am about to reveal is the sort of information that gets a body disappeared.
Ooh,
MSI's ownership
juicy
of
gossip.
Monarch is technically legal, but it would give MSI too much power on the board to grant them such status. Exactly. But you didn't hear so much as a whisper of such from me. Luckily for you, I am a very... They are a curious lot. Insufferable. And short-sighted, too. What else do you wish to know?
That was it?
Sanjar's not actually at fault for his past performance reviews, but he can keep hunting for loopholes to get back on the board for the next century. He'll never be reinstated. Not in his lifetime. For Nebula's sake, even with the loophole I gave him, he's only in charge of MSI because every other exec died during the massacre at Amber Heights. I gave Sanjar and Graham legal information that would allow MSI to own Terra 1, once the other corporations had abandoned the planet.
What does that
The
mean?
execs had their concerns, but before the matter could be resolved, pirates raided their homes in the night.
That seems a little too convenient, if you ask me.
Some say Graham suffers from nightmares that leave him sweat-drenched and screaming. I would assume it stems from the friends and family he lost in Amber Heights all those years ago.
Because he's responsible for it. We've learned that.
You mean between MSI, the Iconoclasts, and myself? I bet neither of those megalomaniacs told you I was the true mastermind behind Monarch. Back when the colony was still Terra 1 and corporations were abandoning us left and right, I'm the one who approached Sanjar and Graham with the means to our salvation. I offered them a legal way to take control of the planet. If MSI were the only corporation here, they could claim sole ownership. Even then, I plied my trade as an information broker, albeit in a smaller capacity. Of course, I demanded an exchange for the data.
So this is a weird...
Thus, the bargain was struck. They could run MSI while I would operate
Okay.
Devil's Peak Station. Unfortunately, relations have soured over time. Competing ideologies. Graham believes Sanjar has become corrupted by the corporate lifestyle, that he is now similar to the original corporate executives they sought to reform.
Yeah, he said that.
And
as
Sanjar
much.
has learned the hard way that Graham is quite morally gray. Look,
What about Phineas?
not much, admittedly. Phineas has been in hiding for the past 35 years. He got in touch with Nyoka first, who I use as a physical go-between. The rest is history.
Okay.
As far as what's between us, I mean. Outside of that, well, that's a Raptidon of another color.
Listening.
I do know this much. There is a sharper side to the good scientist than you'd expect. If allegations are to be believed, the experiments he conducts for the greater good are in fact treasonous and for self-gain. I am not convinced as to the validity of these allegations, considering the source, but I am also not unconvinced either.
Something else?
What? No. Why would I go out of my way to intercept messages from Earth? There's no market for them. No buyer means it's not worth my time. Now, if you wanted me to intercept a certain one, that might be worth it for the right price.
I guess that's enough gossip.
How low you see me. I knew it was only a matter of time before he came a-knocking. Look, I might be late, but I fulfill my contracts, always.
Oh, you do you? I have lost track of the number of beers you owe me for chasing Raptidons off your stoop.
Careful, I know that line. I use it all the time.
I take offense to that. Look, okay. I was delayed by MSI and the Iconoclasts. The idiots were scrambling all transmissions to override each other's broadcasts. But as you've shut them down, I'm back in business. I don't doubt that you are working with Phineas, but my contract specifies I relay any acquired information to the purchaser, and to the purchaser alone. However, to send the data, I will need your assistance in cycling the antenna's receiver so I can input the needed
Okay.
adjustments.
What was that I just got? Stop the Monarch broadcasts. Stopped the Monarch broadcasts? Okay. Trust
you make it
many
sound
people.
so scandalous. Phineas has been in hiding for the past 35 years. He got in touch with Nyoka first, who I use as a physical go-between.
Now you hold on.
We just
I
heard
do
that line.
not physically go between anyone but that of my choose. Oh, apologies. You meant, right. Yes, I braved the wilderness so you don't have to.
Precisely. I really ought to give you a raise.
She has a interesting mind.
Don't be ridiculous. We're resetting a broadcast tower, not filing taxes. There are no errands, spreadsheets, or rituals involved.
Okay.
It's simple, truly. I merely need you to waltz outside and throw the lever to cycle the power. I'll key in the numerical adjustments from in here.
That's it?
Someone
You're not pulling my
has trust
leg?
Issues, though I can't hardly feign surprise. Yes, that is all. No, I am not mocking you. Much. Just step outside.
Okay.
Flip the switch.
We'll
Depart
see how this
forever.
goes.
Understood? Good. Marvelous.
Sure,
We're
dude.
in agreement.
This is why I stopped helping out around here, you know. It's always throw this lever, shoot that marauder, save my life. Just one thing after another with you.
I'm starting to see why you don't get much company out here.
Terrific. I'll be here, waiting with bated breath. Give a shout if the panel electrocutes you.
Sure. Sounds like a cell phone going off. Space phone.
Testing 1, 2, check, check. Sweet stars. But that is a beautiful sound. Can you hear me? We are a go for broadcast.
Okay.
Oh, and I also dispatched Phineas his data. Impatient prick. Worse, I'm now indebted to him for it. Now I'll kindly beg you to get out of my tower.
He did not lie. It was an actual easy mission. There was no checklist of stuff.
Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota of a prickly exterior. But I must admit I have grown rather fond of you. As Nyoka can attest, I do not form attachments with many. Do take care.
Why, he told us to leave without flinging insults at our persons. He really does
Wow.
like you, Captain.
Wow.
Boy blasted hell is that?
It couldn't have been that simple. What's happening? Oh.
Black holes. Did you see that? Look, there's not enough room in this tower for two sarcastic hullheads, so one of us has to knock it off. Right. I reckon we both know who that'll fall to. Oh well, a pity for the crew, but I can't see how it affects me. Hiram? Can you hear me? Did you see that? Architect, save me from swindlers and fools. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on my channel? Did MSI or did MSI not cease broadcasting? Yes, but... Hiram. Hiram, are you there? Allow me to save you the trouble as I fling myself from this tower. Ah, the good captain. The truth brings us together once more. Our salvation has come crashing through the stratosphere. We need only collect its weapons. Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship. You'd probably shoot your own toes off. Par for the course, really. You should do like I did. Get out while you still retain a shred of sanity. We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay, but we need its targeting module.
So I'm gonna have to go in and scavenge the stuff on the inside,
Help us secure that module, and we will save our colony.
and then choose who to give it to.
I don't care a single whit what you do, so long as you leave me out of it. Which means, get off my void damn channel. I am more than finished with you lot.
Start the tower complete. Now I gotta go get a targeting module. Boop. So where is that? That is on the other side of... So basically almost where I landed. So I have to go basically an about face. My knees are good. Oh, we're all good here. Oh, it's Joy. I thought I was gonna have to start fighting everybody. This is how I got up here. Missed that one though. Just for reference, yeah, about face, it's there. But to go where I want to go on the map, I gotta head that way. South.
Why do people make such a big thing out of hiking? Once you're up, you just gotta go down again.
To be honest, I'm surprised it's still standing. Attacking!
Let's show him. My kind of act.
There we go. Gun go brrr.
To shred!
That's the last of him.
There we go. That's the thing that blinds everybody, the manticore swarm. The mantis swarm. Glands, glands. Money and ammo and glands. There's a third option. Oh, with what you can do? Probably take the thing for yourself and never look back. Is what I'm assuming. Ooh, tech skills. Weapon. The correct way, yeah. Gotta follow this path to the bridge. How did that break my knee? Can you explain that?
Unfiltered air, rocks in my shoes, risky choke points, all the things I hate about mountains.
Take him down.
Don't mess with us!
They got the drop on us. The last of
Did
them.
they? Was that really a drop on me? Always a pick sides, a traffic. Yeah. I guess the piece would be just not giving it to either side. Just the right road to follow, yeah. Marauder lookout. I guess I could give this a shot. Already been here. Was I here? Yeah, I just didn't pick that up. I remember this place. That's a Manta Queen.
On it.
Go for it.
Covering you! Nice work!
There we are. No. No. I've already got that one.
Incoming! That's the last of them.
Nice. When does it decide to do that whole crazy cutscene or crazy animation for when they die? I would like to get more of those. Makes you feel good when you land a crit shot and all of a sudden, boom. Just follow this road here. What if I just start taking shots from back here? That wasn't a headshot. This crit kills? Okay. Like that. I have no idea where its corpse went. Oh, it's right in front of me. That's a game I really should get into next, I think, is Fallout. To go through here. I can't go through here? Wait a minute, what? I went down here for no reason. Unless there's a way to sneak in. Go for it.
I am a soul!
Your turn. Got him.
Incoming!
Well, I guess we can go inside and have a good time. Get a bunch of XP. That dog's face came off. What are you ladies doing? Glad that I could help. Rizzos. Let's sell some stuff. I have way too much armor here. Go to the inventory panel, please. Thank you. Lockpick and ranged weapon. Ellie has the eye patch for that. If I give you sneak. Yeah. Start giving you guys medium armor so it's not so clunky. Maybe. Just maybe. Sell. All this other armor. Get some money for it. Sell this. I could break this part stuff down for parts, but let's see. Public notice. Serves as the public announcement of Terra 1 as a feasible workplace environment. So this is all the hazard issue. So we've seen this before. Confirmation that Rizzo will soon abandon Terra 1 with the rest of the corporations. Don't see the need to inform anyone outside of the three of us of the board's decision. Let's change our priorities at all. Should we begin scuttling research? No, we'll hit our export. Okay. Shuttles en route to bottling facility at Cascadia have been rerouted. Establishing priority system. Okay. Project Terra. Sure, they warrant additional resources. So they're going to start getting pissed. We get one shuttle. By my estimate, Project Terra assets, both human and otherwise, will take approximately 2/3 of our available space. Oh. See about getting another shot. Oh, so these guys just decided to say, screw everybody over. We're going to get out of here and maybe send help later. Oh, sneaky sneakies. Now I'm going to steal all your remaining stuff. Like, I wasn't going to already, but not much stuff here. Wine. I like the looting system, like the inventory management, not management, but like when you're looking through things to take. I like the way that it works. It's not overcomplicated. Here to assess your progress. Zora is a top-notch sawbones with a good head. Oh. Recommended for Employee of the Month. Did not promote beyond Store Manager. Okay. Why do I have... Now, why don't I have to take her review? Guessing I'm going to use that for something later on. Yeah, we're going to take this stuff. Okay, we're good. I'm the information broker now. Multiple complaints about your interactions with customers. According to these reports, the following phrases have been used in describing Rezo products. If it ain't savings, just call me a rap titty. Knock you out like a nose full of sulfur. These and others are not approved metaphors. Okay. Non-approved lunch material. Failure to volunteer for voluntary overtime. Wow. I love how it's like so extreme with the how the management acts. Poison file for R441. From Zora. See if I have any more junk from the last 3 seconds. This is buying, not selling. I also want to see, actually. I never ever buy ammo. Buy all of it. $12,000. I could tinker and upgrade this. Where Fallout was typically a commentary on excess as the American dream, this takes the sci-fi space dystopia approach of being about the opposite. Yeah, definitely does. Already modded to heck and back. Repair everything. can only tinker once now. This isn't even where we have to go. I'm getting sidetracked. As is tradition. big old robot now. Yep, just wandering around this town that probably maybe has some significance later on, but I'm just looting it all. Hey, let's go. Can't use this while in combat. Damn it, I'm gonna forget about it. I wonder if I could befriend the Marauders later. Your monies. Oh, hi, friend. I like how after you lockpick a bunch of stuff, it basically gives you a bunch of picks again once you finish. You've been on shift for 88. You have earned a 5-minute break. How can I sweeten your day? Yes. Nothing in stock. Weird. Wonder if, like, every interaction with the computers has some kind of branch or path to it. Some of them just seem like it's funny to just stop at one point. Let's see. To go that way, so obviously let's keep traversing and scavenging. Oh?
They're on us.
Right, you.
Nice, Captain.
Nothing like a good tussle.
Nothing like a good old-fashioned tussle. Will this open up the doors? No. Okay, so this is always going to be closed. Excuse me. It's the same layout as the bar that, what's their name is a part of. Resora and Grammar. No, I don't take Red Spectrum. We take only Purple Berry. Law help me, help us all. I saw one frothing at the mouth, working at... Oh. They were people once. I don't know what... They were people once? Took one from the clinic office and installed on the gate bridge. 2613. What is that for?
Nice work, Captain.
Does that mean I can now unlock that thing over here? No. Yep. So that there. Oh. Hello.
I got this. We can handle this. Get on. Down they go. Like true professionals.
Oh, great. Now I gotta look all around here for this stuff. Oh, I could have just fast traveled to my ship. There's no walk around for that, okay. Oh, it's sealed. Oh, what a lovely day we're having today. So, this entire thing that I just did, oops. Yeah, you would think that all that shooting would have alerted them, but thankfully it didn't. It's that thing. As soon as I... Oh, you're broken. So that's the door I was trying to use.
This area's suicide. If you got a way around it, ain't no shame in taking it.
We're gonna cut through. Your concerns have been noted, but we are going to proceed because I've been through here a number of times and taken care of all of the hazards, I believe. Get a good hike in. Now I seize them. Good morning.
Don't mess with us.
I have tons of space. That was quite the tackle.
That does it. Time for a drink?
Yeah, you ladies got this. So here's the ship.
You go on ahead, Captain. I'm not keen on ships, even when they're in the best of shape.
Me too. You know corpses shit themselves, right? Enjoy the smell.
That they do. One of the first things they do when you die, your butthole releases. Captain Matsu's captain's key is active, but his life signs are no longer detected. Give me his key. Diagnostics. Exceeded acceptable damage ranges. Logs. CE saying something about spare regulator, bypass something, something. Yeah, when you die, your butthole relaxes. And you poop an ungodly amount of poop. This law-forsaken colony is so... It is so impossible to requisition parts. So basically they've been having issues, and then it finally caught up to them, and then their ship crashes. We can't shoot them down.
Hello, my name's Jen. I'm the chief engineer on this gunship, and I'd like to let the record show that our captain is a total fucking hullhead. I told him again and again that without fixing our regulators, spinning up the engines are going to blow through our coils and we'll go flying off in a completely random direction. Well, here we are. Thinking we'll hit soil in about 30 seconds. This is your chief engineer signing off for what is probably the last time. It's a shame you can't see this middle finger I'm holding up, because I'm doing it as hard as I can.
Wow. I love this. The fact that everything is like on a weird angle is a little in the brain right now. I have retrieved the module. So now it's optional. I don't have to do either of these because they're optional quests. Yeah, it makes my head hurt a little bit. I would rather give it to Graham over Sanjar. Mainly because Sanjar is a freaking tool. And is doing things to get in the good graces of this board. That... Ugh. Stellar Bay. No, we want Amber Heights. I'd rather like to watch the underdogs win.
Captain, we should chat. Graham's got the right idea, but he isn't the right guy to execute it. I don't even think he's motivated by philosophism anymore. I think he's just guilt-ridden. I can't believe I'm even saying this, but I keep going over and over it in my head, and the only way I see the Iconoclast surviving is we depose him.
I thought it said dispose of him, not depose. And you'd run it in his stead?
Yeah. Hell, most of our people listen to me already.
I hope so.
Sometimes, you gotta do what's best for someone, even if they think you're wrong. Even if it's painful. When we're in Stellar Bay, they'll come around. Take Stellar Bay. Lick our wounds. Eventually, figure out how the hell we're going to spread the word to the rest of the colony. I'm going to confront him. Can I count on your support?
Yeah, let's do
Okay.
it. That guy's a tool.
Deep breaths. This is what's best, Sora. Time to save Monarch.
Ladies, stay here. It's been bugging me since I got here. I couldn't take those.
Captain, you must be back with the access codes to our new ship.
Graham, we need to talk.
We have work to do. This isn't the time for one of our spats. Stand down? I'm afraid I don't understand, Captain.
You're running the Iconoclast into the ground, and I don't believe it'll get better after we take Stellar Bay. The troops take orders from me already, and you've brought me as far as you can down the Eternal Path. It's time to step down.
The troops? Listen to you. This isn't an army. They aren't soldiers. They're believers. Followers. They pick up a gun because you tell them to, not because they want to. And you, Captain, after all you've done for me, for us, you throw behind this mutinous blasphemer?
I do.
I built this movement from the ground up. I've brought freedom to Monarch, and all these years later, we're still free.
I joined because I believed that you were in it for the Iconoclasts. That you wanted nothing more than to bring freedom to Halcyon. That you were selfless. But I know the truth now, Graham. I know what happened in Amber Heights. You didn't start this movement because you wanted to save us. You wanted to save yourself.
No. I've spent years atoning for my sins. I've studied, meditated, taught. I built the Iconoclast so that any man could cast away his past for a fresh start.
That's your answer, Graham? You needed a fresh start?
Yeah, that's a...
After all those innocent lives? I'm sorry. I believed in you once. I did. But it's over.
I think you might have a point there, Frank.
Stand down.
I won't. What happened back then
We
was a
give this to
mistake, and the
Sandra.
colony has moved on. This is my movement. These are my people. If you want to lead them, you'll have to kill me.
Please. Don't make me do this, Graham.
If this is where my path ends, I accept it. But as long as I draw breath, I will not abandon them.
So be it.
Incoming, Captain!
Nice. Done. So, now that we've committed a mutiny... Who should we give it to? Perk points first. Your next attack after killing an enemy is a guaranteed critical hit. Oh. Carrying capacity might be the thing. Oh. Headshot kills deal 25% of their damage to enemies within 2.5 meters. I'm thinking of the carrying capacity. It's an extra 100 kilos. Yeah. I'm a looter. Exactly. More stuff. Done. So Ellie's for engineering. So for tech. Nyoka's for stealth. Do I give it to Zora now?
Well, Captain, here we are. Killed a lot of people in the name of the iconoclasts, and it never feels right. But this time, it's especially wrong. You've got the... Void held me. I'll never remember what that thing is called. I've thought about it, but I think we're too far gone. Pulling Carlotta's support was crossing a line. Yeah, well, we'll die Fuck. I sound like Graham. Throwing lives at a problem. We've lost a hell of a lot to this fight. Graham would never agree to this, but I'm starting to realize how often he led us astray.
Here's the third option.
If he's willing to talk, I'll give him a chance.
Yes. Yeah. How do I get out of this place? There we go. Skirp, skirp. Now we need to go to Stellar Bay. I'm going to open up a window. I'll be right back. Why doesn't it show the BRB? That's awkward. So, I updated OBS earlier, or the other day, I should say. I guess something's wrong with the BRB layer that I had set up. Well, no, OBS came out with another version. I had to do something for the display capture scenes, which obviously work, but I guess it was also something with the text scenes that have to get looked at.
Reach that ship first, there won't be any chance for a peaceful monarch. I don't suppose you've found the targeting module yet. I've sent patrols, but they're running into trouble with the iconoclasts.
Why do you need it?
Because the module controls the weapons systems.
Regular OBS, never slobs. Slobs takes up is no.
Because once we mount them on Stellar Bay's walls, no Marauder or Raptidon will ever be a threat to us again. Stellar Bay will be as secure as any other settlement in Halcyon.
Slobs is so bad on memory on your machine, it's almost like a joke. It could be faster, but it consumes unnecessary resources, from what I understand. and it's a fork from a specific point in time. So most of the stuff that OBS comes out with in their major updates, they can never do. It's weird. But a lot of the stuff that Slobs has come out with eventually get incorporated into OBS, except for the connectivity with Streamlabs.
The board's own salvage and recovery clause 32B would say differently.
And they won't dare challenge us over this. Not after the data you found on their experiments here.
Can you imagine what those maniacs would do with weapons like that? They'd wreak havoc.
No.
Or they go and get themselves killed. Then they're not your problem anymore.
The board would consider us complicit in any of their folly. That would only get us ousted again.
And roll back all the progress we've made at reconciling with the rest of Halcyon.
This would be more than a shakeup. Even if they merely sat on the scraps, the threat of a bunch of anarchists holding a gunship would bring the full wrath of the board down on Monarch. We can't afford that.
I'm skeptical they'd care enough to wipe us out, but if they did, we wouldn't stand a chance.
Oh, you see our quandary then. Good, because we haven't a moment to lose. That's surprising. The board's equipment is usually in top shape. After all, they have first access to any fresh parts or components. A conspiracy? You've spent too much time around Graham. They're all mad. And what's more, they left us. I don't see any way for us to work together. Not this again.
Remember what we practiced, sir?
Yes. The words in those reviews were very hurtful, but they do not define me. I am a mantipillar, and my will is my cocoon. I can emerge and become whatever I wish.
The details, but you can use someone to see the big picture.
Normally, I'd find this kind of talk from you quite invigorating. But this is a difficult moment for me. Still,
Your head out of your butt.
Supposing you're right, who exactly would you have me work with? The iconoclasts are not the most compromising sorts.
They get so bad.
How do these things ever start? Once upon a time, Graham and I saw the same problems with MSI. A rigid corporate structure with no regard for its people. But, where I wanted to reform MSI, he only wanted to take it apart. As if starving in the wilderness is somehow better than starving under corporate mismanagement. He wouldn't hear reason, and I doubt any of his successors will either. That's an interesting suggestion. I confess I don't know much about her except that she worked for Rizzo.
There ain't a body on this planet that can keep a group patched up like she has. I don't know how she does it.
I'd be willing to consider it, but I need to see her review first. Very well. I can't promise anything, but let's see what we have here. Well, it seems like she's actually very qualified.
If it weren't for her, I'd wager the iconoclast would have died off a while ago.
All right. I'll have Celia organize a meeting in neutral territory, the old OSI church in the ruins. Meet us there, and we'll discuss terms.
Is this the place that I was saying looks too good, or too out of place to be here, or too done to be, like, too good to be random? I knew it. Something about that place felt like it had a purpose.
Hey, thanks for coming.
I wish I'd had more time to prepare a proper analysis on the costs and benefits of your proposed union, but I suppose we'll have to improvise.
That's
Gotta
the
admit,
spirit.
I really thought I was walking into a trap here. I'm ready.
I get the feeling this is gonna take a while.
Sanjar, Stellar Bay's got food and walls. And my people need both. If you'll have us, we're willing to share the space.
Do you have any idea what that would cost? Why, drawing up the budget alone is going to take weeks.
Not good enough. I need to move a fair amount of my people into the city. We need shelter, Captain. Suppose some of our healthier folk could offer aid. Some of us need to stay in the city proper, though.
Well, I'll be damned. If you two can work together, maybe there's some hope for this place after all.
Truly, a compromise? I'm not sure I'd ever have heard as much from Graham.
Graham was a murderous fiend. And I'd be shocked if you didn't already
Graham was
know
a piece of poop.
This feels like one of those times when everyone at headquarters but me is laughing at something, but you two aren't laughing.
Amber Heights, you haulhead. 10 years ago, Graham had all those people killed.
What? That's not possible. Even for him, that's going too far. But that means I had no idea, I swear. Look, we were both fed up with corporate leadership, but I never guessed he'd do something like that.
I buy it. Sanjar ain't capable of hurting a sprat, even from a distance.
Yep.
You can't take bureaucrats at their word. You back someone into a corner like this, and they'll say anything to get out of it. Okay. You're right. Sorry. It'll take me a while to get over losing Graham.
Oh, you gotta.
You know, I felt the same way years ago, when he first left. You know, there was something magnetic about him that let you ignore the things you didn't want to see. But surely you know what that's like.
Yeah, I do. Okay, if you're willing to house and supply some of us, I'll have our more capable soldiers help out.
No, get out.
As am I. Oh, I can feel my blood pressure lowering already.
Thanks for coming out, Sanjar.
Peace in our time.
Guess I'll see
What
you
an
at Stellar Bay.
achievement.
Gotta be honest, Captain. Never thought I'd see the day. You've done a
That's
good
a weird
thing for
amount of
Monarch.
XP, 16,004.
Can we talk?
Who wants to talk?
Things on Monarch have really cooled off. I didn't think MSI and the Iconoclast would ever talk. Outside of shouting four-letter words, I mean. Sure, and fish sticks are really made from Saltuna.
Oh.
Look, I won't knock the work you did. I'm sure they'll have a good cry, look through old photographs, share a pint of premium double chocolate cacao gelato. But sooner or later, things will go back to the way they were. People don't change. Not really.
That was a very specific image.
Well, who hasn't been there? Anyway, I'd hate to see you get broken up if this thing between them doesn't last. Hey, let's not make this out to be more
I
than
hope
it
they
is.
matter, and it's not like a Mass
Anything
Effect
else?
matter. I think we were talking about that the other day.
I'm a surgeon by training and a pirate by inclination. Not much else to know, Captain. I like long walks on the promenade and the smell of Spacer's Corona. I make a mean zero-G cocktail and I've got a meaner right hook. It's a mix of whatever you've got on hand. Usually zero-G brew with some Spectrum vodka if you're lucky, purple berry shake if you're not. I'll make you one sometime. If you don't enjoy it, I'll make a few more until you do.
Nice.
Sure do. Some of it was even legal. There's a lot of business that goes through the Groundbreaker. Some of it's board-authorized freight hauling, and some of it's not. I've done all types of work with all kinds of crews. If there's one thing you ought to know about me, it's that I won't tell you your business. Your ship, your way. Not at all. I chose this life to make bits, not waves. Though if I can offer another perspective, piracy's just trade the corporations don't have a hand in. Well, they're the ones who set the rules, so I guess you can't blame them for stacking the deck in their favor. But the rest of us have to get by somehow. Let's move on to something lighter. All this talk of politics makes me tired and thirsty. Well, my blood type is AB positive. I'm a Leo, and I despise Space Hospital. Never mind what anyone else tries to tell you. That about covers it.
So we know all about her.
Aw, come on. That stuff's boring. Look, the thing I've learned about living in close quarters is that you've got to give people room to breathe. I'm all for making a few bits together and having fun doing it, but let's keep a little professional distance. No complaints here.
Back to business. He's the one who wanted to talk, right? Or was it?
I bet you'll like Rebecca. What's up? What's with the pleasantries? You want to know something? Just ask. I didn't. I was born into security detail. And when the corporations abandoned this place, I stayed. That's all I know. Besides, I had a few friends here, and they were staying too. Anders can be a creep, but what's up? I took a job once to clear out a rap nest. Partnered up with a fellow out of Fallbrook who called himself Dirty Don.
Dirty Don.
Bit on the shorter
Done dirt
side.
cheap.
Had a penchant for cards. Thing is, he introduces himself, and the man is immaculate, clean. He had a flowery presence to him, a pleasantness that didn't invade your space. He was just there, and you were glad for it. When we set out to hunt down the Raptidons, I found out firsthand where his nickname came from. Dirty Don killed those Raptidons with his bare hands. His bare fucking hands, Captain. He was a whirlwind of grotesque primal fury.
That's gnarly.
In the end, he stood drenched in blood over the entrails of a dozen raps. If he had a scratch on him, I wouldn't have been able to tell. It was glorious. Day came when he tried to take on a Mana Queen. Got himself eaten one limb at a time. Wonder if he tasted like soap.
Dirty Dan.
Oh well, live and learn. No matter how tough you are, if you're gonna fight something bigger than you, bring a firearm.
Alrighty. Now what is... Oh, Phineas. So I think we're all done with stuff here on this... on Monarch, right? Yeah, this is... Then we go to Sila. Mail.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
You're adjusting before you pull. You're anticipating it.
Of course I'm anticipating it. What if I shoot a friend on
Saw that already.
That's on account of your stance. You want to lean into it. Brace it. You're in control here, Parvati, not the gun. Don't let a hunk of metal jerk you around. You've been around powerful machinery all your life.
Oh. No. I'm okay. Am I okay with the character sheet I have?
I
Yeah, I'm fine with the way it's been built out. So was that the disturbance they're talking about? Is Ellie and Nyoka talking? What's up there, Felix?
I can't believe I wanted to shake his hand. I need a shower. Makes you wonder if being a treacherous, two-timing coward is some sort of contagious disease, or if he was just born that way. At first, I liked what Graham was doing. The Iconoclasts were going to change Halcyon for the better. But then, we found out Graham was behind the slaughter of Amber Heights. How can anybody so morally bankrupt lead a movement to transform the colony? Yeah, maybe you're right. You'd never do something like that, would you? Slaughter a whole community of innocents?
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
No, no, no.
Let's get back to it. I need to put all this ugly business with Graham behind me.
Dust accumulation analysis. 2.5 years.
So I guess that was it. The whole shooting scene.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Oh, nothing
Take
to
care.
learn. So Terra 2 is the stuff for Nyoka. I mean, it's on the way to Phineas's lab. Let's go see what's going on there. It's on the
We're
way.
now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Yep, we'll keep Nyoka and Ellie. This is the place that had me reminiscing about Satisfactory and the Cycle.
I'd wager this is the outpost. Rebecca! Anders! Come on out!
Got him.
Going.
Nice. Down all quiet like. Want to get into here.
Hey, take a gander.
Field.
Door's busted. Rebecca? Anders? You in there?
We probably need to climb up there. Would have been my 2 cents. Climb up there. And then jump down there.
Will do, Captain.
You got it.
Oh.
Huh. Rebecca taught me this once. You can jerry-rig these old locks so as they don't open anymore. But we've only ever done that if we're in a real bind. Here, I'll fix it.
Nice.
Oh no. Oh no. What did you do?
Uh-oh. This looks bad.
Well, it appears that whoever lived here is no longer among the living, so I doubt they're going to miss their stuff. Display is faded and the buttons are almost entirely rusted through, but you can still make out bits and pieces of what looks like Rebecca's final entries. Law help me, but Anderson was right. We never should have taken this contract. I thought Monarch was bad, but this is unbearable. Everyone here is blind or addled, and I don't know what. The town won't let us walk without an employment contract. I can't even find someone to let me send a message. For all the capable folk here, we were stuck. Back home, we had to fight for every meal because there were no meals that you didn't make yourself. Here, there's plenty, but nobody's allowed to give you one. We've been stealing bits and pieces of life from wherever we can. Offer his life and service to Spacer's Choice just so he can take a shower. Never reaches you. Anderson and I messed up. Didn't take this contract for the bits. We didn't take it because Primal sounded cool. We took it because we wanted out. Monarch's a living hell. We're sick of getting sick, of boiled Raptidon and stinking like sulfur no matter how hard you scrub, of fighting day in and day out. We're exhausted. We thought we could use the contract money to find a place here. Settle down, but okay.
I don't...
Aww.
That bitch! They were all set to abandon us! What would Clara say, huh? Every day she'd ask if we heard from you. And she'd have forgiven you. The kid had a soul that made the sulfur smell like roses. Ugh. Or to leave your medallions to rot with you, but Clara would want to be buried with her sister.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so here, I gotta give this stuff to you.
At least I know. Ought to have learned by now that getting one's hopes up tends to open them to being dashed across the stars.
Just a little bit.
I hate to say this, but Clara died thinking her sister was still fighting to get back home. I think I'm glad. If she were still alive now, it'd break her to know the truth. Yeah, maybe. I'm used to disappointment. She was still so naive as to let it hurt her every time it happened. Only thing left is to take these medallions home, which means figuring out how to bait the Mana Queen out of our old base. The most pissed off I've ever seen a queen was when a foreign species was on her soil. I'd wager the stench of a primal might do the trick.
Okie dokie.
That'd be boring. Half the fun in exploring is the fact that you're on an unknown trail. I've never had the pleasure of hunting primals, but I hear they're all over Scylla. Let's tear a few apart, shall we? I'm sure they've got pheromones.
So we gotta kill primals to get their pheromones. To lure out a Manta Queen to do something. Pungent primals. Minute away at this rate. At least Terra doesn't seem to have... Oh, did I already get this stuff? No, I did not. Terra doesn't seem to have death looming around every corner. As I run into these guys. Oh man, you guys were so scary the first time I saw you. Like, I could not get past the initial area that I was in because there was primals everywhere. Just go past them. Now I just shred through those dudes. And that's where a pack is, the behemoth and all that stuff. Dun, 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 dun. Graveyard. Wait, is it telling me just to go to my ship, to go to Sila? God damn it. Well, we're here now. So, we're gonna go talk to Phineas. After selling our junk. And things that are not purple. I thought we were going to get glands here, but I really should pay more attention, I guess, when they're speaking. Maybe read along. So, click this from Sila. 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 Oh, we didn't finish this one up. Well, back to...
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave series.
This one. Can't believe I forgot about that task.
Cascadia, Captain. I think I'll initiate an...
Worst. It's not the worst unless it's worst. This is the dude we rescued from the Manta Queen. We need to do something for him. And then, to the best of my knowledge and abilities, I believe we're done with Monarch until a later date, I guess.
Hey, Mannequin Slayer. Glad you made it in one piece.
Hey, Mr. Slayermans.
Not everyone's so lucky.
Yeah.
Meet my corporate compliance crew. Then check out our weapons locker inside. I reckon you'll find something you like.
A little bit of
Then
something,
we call it
5-finger
even
discount, eh? Yeah, why are you here?
We were hired to do so. Why else? You did get the memo that we're mercenaries? Our client's a bit unorthodox, sure. He calls himself the broker, and prefers the glow of a terminal to flesh and blood interaction. But I can't fault his work ethic. Our current gig's to stop, by means of lethal force, any creatures exiting the caverns, including but not limited to marauders, iconoclasts, and agents operating for the MSI. The corporate model is the oldest and most efficient, not to mention stable structure history has ever shown us. Plus, corporations got certain rights not entailed to individuals. I lead the C3s. Addie covers our payroll and expenditures. Lance handles the human capital. And Donald is our charming public face. Our system works. We've racked up more confirmed kills than any other crew you can hire.
Can't imagine the competition.
The best is the best, lady. That's all there is to it.
That's all there is.
Wow, that was a bit presumptuous, don't you think? We were still debating as to whether we're contractually obligated to take out those marauders. And here, you've undercut us. We have an image to uphold. Our services are deservedly expensive. Now, I shall have to pay you so that future clients continue to recognize the value of our work. We'll just say you were a subcontractor. Yes, that'll do. We exercised our finest judgment in hiring you, you know?
Okay. So that was it? That was the whole task. Son of a biscuit. Alright, now we go to Phineas. And then I guess we start picking things up in Sila.
Crew members Ellie and Max are engaged in a heated discussion in the kitchen.
What's happening now?
Max. Maximilian. Vicar.
Heard that already.
Vicky.
What?
Oh yeah. Nothing new? No. And this is all... Wait a minute. Why don't I put this stuff in the bin? Oh, also, I don't think... I gotta give them better stuff, right? 175, 262. Yeah, do that. And then you have... Give her that. And then... Who's the other person out with me? Nyoka. Okay. Transfer all of this stuff. All the science weapons. Hell, put them all on there. Dodge, defense. To Phineas. Glad I can take out and do that very, very important task.
Stay safe out there.
Well, if we're going to Phineas... I'm just gonna have them two be my bodyguards forever. Lady shall protect me.
I'd clap you on the shoulder if I weren't behind a wall of bulletproof glass. I don't know how you did it, but Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I needed. According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply. Typical elitist, hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge. So, good news. You're going to Byzantium, and stealing those chemicals. Exciting.
What's so important about them?
If I had time and several blackboards, I could explain the details to you, but to put it briefly, dimethyl sulfoxide is the reason you're alive today. The chemical is absolutely essential to reviving the Hope's colonists. I need you to steal as much as you possibly can. The more, the better. If you don't bring me enough chemicals, I might not be able to save the Hope's colonists, and then nothing will stop the board from destroying this colony. Aloysius Clark, Minister of Earth. Virtually every colony requires the presence of a Minister of Earth. Clark is complicit in every one of the board's crimes. Whenever the board issues some new decree, you'll find Clark's signature on the dotted line. Ah, yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge. Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require. I'm giving you my own nav key to Byzantium.
New area unlocked.
Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find.
Just put my life on the line for everything, and then
You can trust her if that's what you're asking. Imagawa
do all the
is
heavy
finest
lifting.
special agent in Byzantium that money can buy. My money, anyway. Of course. What's on your mind? No, and I've been trying very hard to avoid making eye contact.
Hey there. I'd shake your hand, but you've got this glass wall situation going on.
Wait, not another word. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know who you are. Let's just enjoy our plausible deniability while it lasts, shall we? Why don't you just invite the entire colony to my secret, carefully concealed laboratory? It isn't as if I wanted privacy. Oh, fine. As long as you're vouching for their character and they aren't touching things. For what it's worth, I am pleased that you found a crew, such as they are. I picked you out of the hope for your talents, after all. It's only natural that others would gravitate toward you. That's odd. I'm at least 65% certain my tone was sufficiently sincere. Perhaps the glass is distorting my voice. Let's look into that.
Yeah.
What's on your...
Well, that entire conversation we had, or the other choices, are no longer there. Okay. So now, the important choice. Do I start this new branch of the main quest, or do I try to do those Sila missions? Decisions,
Captain,
decisions.
If you're looking for crew members Ellie or Felix, they're sharing a drink upstairs.
So this is going to take me to the Byzantium docks. This one says Sila, 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 Sila. I feel like we need to go to Sila. Or let's go here for a second. I feel like the main quest has to take us to Sila at some point. Paradise found. Oh, landed in Byzantium.
I understand we have decided to continue supporting the outlaw scientist, Dr. Phineas Wells.
Since we're in Byzantium, there's something I've been meaning to do.
What might that be?
I haven't actually talked to my folks in a while. Shocking, right? Anyway, it's probably about time I paid them a visit. Given the dangerous life I lead, they've got to be worried sick. Which brings us to where we are today, several messages and a few years late. See, I'm originally from Byzantium, born and raised. I know that probably
I wonder
comes
if
as a
we're gonna
big
run
surprise.
into this situation where her parents are dead or something.
Yeah, exactly. Reconnect is a strong word. And, I was thinking you'd come too.
Sure.
Great. And when we get there, draw out your rough edges a bit. If you've got an outfit you haven't washed in a while, maybe one with some blood stains, wear that one. Oh, and help yourself to the good snacks and put your feet on the coffee table. Mother hates that.
I get the
Just know that
idea.
I've got plenty more suggestions if you need them. Anything else? It's like one of those stuffy art gallery pieces. Looks okay from far off, but once you get close, you realize it's just some mismatched shit everyone's agreed to overpay for. Even the bribes are overpriced.
Seems like every place ever.
The real question is, why didn't I leave sooner? There's all these invisible rules, and everyone spends all their energy just trying not to break them. That's what I said. I'll take stale cigars and rationed showers any day. I was a top-tier surgeon, but I could hardly open a pack of gauze without 10 people signing off first. Now you see why I left. People call Byzantium the jewel of Halcyon, but really, it's just paste. Everything's polish and bureaucracy. Take a close look and you'll see it's deader than anywhere else in the colony. Don't trust anyone, don't touch anything. And whatever you do, don't show your teeth when you smile. What, like primals? Nah. People are extremely competitive about cosmetic dentistry. It can get ugly. Interesting like a colonoscopy.
Very weird.
I trained as a surgeon. More my folks' idea than mine, but I made the best of it. Lots of them, unfortunately. I even sculpted a few. Turns out Byzantines are more concerned with having square shoulders and a good profile than, well, anything else. That's what I've been saying. I sure hope you negotiated for a raise with this Phineas guy. Ever notice how this job gets bigger and more dangerous every time he calls in? He's asking a lot, Captain.
True.
Makes me wonder what your angle is. That's one way of looking at it. Another is that he pulled you out of hibernation without your say-so and got you to do his dirty work. Besides, none of this is your mess.
Yeah.
So why go dirtying your hands?
That's a
with
very
it?
good point there, Ellie. Why do this?
I
Maybe you're
haven't
right.
survived this long by being wrong. And anyway, Phineas isn't your only option. The board's put a bounty on his head, and they've got more than enough bits to pay it.
I wonder what happens if you ever turn him in.
But they know how to take care of their people. The ones at the top, anyway. Don't think of it as being a lackey. Think of it as doing a job and getting paid really, really well. I know you want to save the day, but don't forget to look after yourself. No one else out here's going to. Hey, don't get any ideas. I'm just making sure you last long enough to pay me at the end of this. Anything else?
That's it. Take my bodyguards and we go. Okay.
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone.
Yeah, me.
Shh. No names, okay? The Phoenix is a wanted man, and the board has eyes everywhere in Byzantium.
The Phoenix.
Yeah. That's my code name for... you know, our mutual friend. Oh. I'm Golden Eagle. Yeah. I named you Cuckoo. It makes sense if you think about it, because I didn't know who you were, and old Earth cuckoos would routinely trick other birds into feeding them. That doesn't even make... Fine. Fine.
No way.
This cloak and dagger stuff is nonsense, but if everyone else gets a code name, I want one too.
You can be Cassowary.
That's shockingly apt. Cassowaries were a solitary bunch. But once they had a friend, they'd stick with them till the end.
Aggressive little creatures, too.
Does this mean I'm supposed to have one too? Fine, but make it a really good one.
Let's go with Rufus Hummingbird.
Forget it.
Too late. I've already marked it off. Can't just go reassigning code names.
But I just did.
Anyway, you're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded.
Every way to catch him. Someplace less protected.
I've always been
How'd you get
fascinated by
involved with
birds.
this?
If you ever research Earth species, there are thousands of them. So colorful and distinct.
All of them trying to eat you, I'd wager.
The other thing about birds, though, is their environmental indicators. When the birds start disappearing, you know something's afoul. No pun intended.
Ha 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 ha.
Come on, this is important. I started thinking about everything we see around Halcyon, and all the things we don't see. For starters, you rarely come across anyone living in Byzantium who wasn't born here, even though we get ships in all the time.
Trust me, anyone with a lick of sense gets out of here as soon as possible.
But most people don't. In fact, most people stay exactly where they start. Doesn't that seem strange to you? And then there's the way nothing gets fixed. There used to be a suggestion box around here. People would drop ideas in. Nothing ever came of them, of course. I mean, there's a shredder at the bottom of the box, so I don't know what you'd expect to happen. But one day the shredder broke. No one came to fix it, and since it wasn't working, we didn't have anywhere to file our complaints. So you can imagine how messy things got. At first, management put up an out-of-order sign, but that just seemed to worry people, like they were advertising something wasn't working. They eventually took the whole suggestion box sign down so that people didn't have any expectations about it. But they never fixed it, never replaced it. Doesn't that seem odd to you?
No.
I don't know how else people are supposed to complain about things they can't change, but that's not the point.
If things are broken here, of all places, then I'm starting to think there ain't a hope left in this colony.
Things have kept on running this long, right? Or so I used to think. The whole episode made me wonder, if they can't fix something as simple as a suggestion box, what else aren't they fixing? After a while, I got connected with our mutual friend and started using my position here to feed him information when I could. That's it, really. Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide intelligence.
Alright, so
Some
you
of
can
the
tell me
guards
when
hang
they're
around
going to be
Billingsley's house for
around.
inebriation between shifts.
That place is still
guards,
open?
okay.
I used to study there during medical school.
Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. You know, swipe a key while nobody's looking.
You got it.
Just remember, you didn't hear it from me.
Sure.
Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home, and his guards never leave him. Good hunting, Golden
Work to
Eagle.
do. I am the Golden Eagle. So now, guard. Clark. So I gotta go to the guard. How to get to you? Assuming the elevator is the best choice, since they are above me. Boom. Oh, wow.
Why can't something exciting happen around here for once?
Nothing wrong with stability. It means everything's running like clockwork.
Don't you ever want to
Throw you over.
fun? Maybe see a marauder ship get blown to bits overhead?
What a thing to say. Everyone knows marauders can't fly.
down there, the new ship. Doesn't look like any of the corporate freighters.
Hear what they say.
But what would they be doing here? And how did they ever get permission to land?
Perhaps we'll finally get some excitement after all.
Maybe.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Want to be famous? Kid, you
Tell
got
me more.
presence. Natural magnetism. Know what I mean?
I like where this
Tell
is
you
going.
what, you're gonna like it a whole lot more once we start talking bits. Listen, you got an agent? Some kind of representation? A mad scientist? Guy sounds like he's moonlighting. Here's some free advice. If you want to make it in this business, you gotta work with professionals. Listen, you got a real special quality, raw energy. I see you in
This
pictures,
sounds
kid.
sketchy.
I'm making a feature, Space Pirates of Moros Prime. It's gonna be a hit. But we still need a star. And I think you got the chops.
Not so fast. First, we gotta talk about royalties.
Let's just see where this audition goes, huh?
So you just saw me
What do you
walking
say?
randomly
You ready
down the
for
street.
The chance of a lifetime?
And now it's like, yeah, I'm in.
Terrific. We're holding auditions at the studio.
Gonna
Head
go
to
all the way to the
Odeon
top,
Pictures and
baby.
Take the elevator. You're going all the way to the top,
Yeah,
baby.
let's see where this quest line goes.
Anti-Cleo's antibiotics. Take comfort in knowing that.
Well, I was here to where are we going? I was here to do something, you know, important. But now I'm going to become a movie star and forsake my quests and the mission, and then just, you know.
Idiot was more worried about her rings than her fingers.
Wait. No, that's a transition. That's a transition. So all these are transitions. They're not just... Okay. Odeon Pictures. Let's go. Did I just level up? I just leveled up. Let's... Boom. Lockpick, and sneak. Apply. Boom. This seem weird to you guys? No? Okay.
My cousin's in pictures. That business makes piracy look civil.
Great, you made it. Listen, I know you're expecting a script, but you're
Yeah,
the
just
real
walk
deal.
in there and
Just go
improv.
in there and do what feels natural.
You got it.
No, don't question yourself. Just feel the scene and go with it. I got a feeling you'll know what to do. We gave the other actors real weapons to keep things authentic. And because Josh is paying to see their logo on the big screen. Don't think it. Just
This is
act.
gonna be interesting.
Now go in there, find your mark, and show us what you got.
Okay. Place. Oh. You call these crates. It's twice as many and grungier grungies you can get. Next time I see. Okay. Let me just steal everything before I become wanted. Do. And we're good there. Hey there, Sean. How you doing? It has been a while. Rifle 2.0. I'll just consider this the craft services table. And now I take my mark.
Well, well. Here to stop us at last, Captain Steele? You're too late! All of this settlement CNP Hungry Time food pills, same nutritional value, but now with added filler, are ours. With their patented stomach stuffing effects and baseline vitamin content, we will be nigh unstoppable.
Nigh unstoppable.
They are? What an unexpected twist! You may have fooled me for now, but not for long.
Can I shoot someone? Wait, are we the good guys or the bad guys? Doesn't matter. I want to shoot someone.
Do you remember the last time we faced each other? The Battle of Axajak, staring one another down across the void of space, while flaming debris fell like rain around us. Hey, I didn't write this. Just go with it. I had you surrounded and outgunned, but you overcame my superior numbers with tactical thinking and a Hammersmith limited edition grenade launcher. I've been waiting for 5 years now, and at last my day for vengeance has come.
Like how terrible the acting is.
Yes, even you are powerless this time, Steel.
This what passes for entertainment around here? They ought to try tossing back a Spectrum Red and going rapt hunting. Someone's bound to lose an eye. It'll be a riot.
Hey, no one told me we were giving critics an early look. I gotta focus, okay? I have this whole port wired with sub-micro energon transistors. Once they're away, I'll activate the gamma
All of a sudden,
particulate
Optimus
field,
Prime
and quantaponic chain reaction will turn this whole place into
elbow drops off the top
vaporized
rope like Macho Man.
and I spent 3 hours learning how to pronounce them. I hope you've paid your burial fees and signed your personal death and dismemberment waivers, because this is the end for you. You're not even taking this seriously. I refuse to work like this. I've done Aetherwave spots for Wentworth, I'll have you know. To the break room, everyone. I need my Moab fizzy tea.
Cut! That was interesting, kid. Real novel take. Let's take 5.
I broke a leg. Nice. Hey.
Hey, listen, I appreciate what you tried there. We've got to review your footage before we make a final decision, though. Look, sometimes you just gotta wait for your break,
Aw,
you know?
man. I'm not gonna be rich and
take this for
famous.
making the trip down here. Don't call us. We'll call you.
Okay. So that was that quest. Done. Let's go see Ellie's parents, though. That was this. How do we get out of here? Where's the elevator? There we go. Hello, ladies. Doop, 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 doop. How far away are they? That's the door. It's always going to tell me where the exit to the place is. I don't think I've used energy weapons at all. So my energy ammo is massive, and my light ammo is massive. Oh, they're right here.
Today marks a monumentous occasion in the course of Halcyon history.
Sure, it looks
The
like
Estates
there's
District.
my parents' place. Smell that?
Wow. I would not have expected her to come from this
Marilyn,
kind of
is that
upbringing.
Loss. We certainly didn't expect to see you like this. And I didn't expect you to renew your marriage contract. But we're all full of surprises today, aren't we? Speaking of surprises, you should meet my new friend. We've been running around the system for a while now, stirring up all sorts of trouble. There you go again, Captain. Always menacing polite society. Anyway, you're probably wondering where I've been all this time.
Not exactly.
The last few years have been a bloody haze. You wouldn't believe the messes we've gotten ourselves into. Right?
Done it at least twice.
Yep, we're a pair of disgraceful lowlifes.
Marilyn, this really isn't the best time. Perhaps you should go.
We'll stay as long as we like. And while we're at it, we'll drink your expensive hooch, wear our outside shoes all over your nice floors.
Hold up, these aren't just nice, they're really good.
He's right. Since when can you afford authentic Terran marble?
That's what we've been trying to tell you, dear, but you must understand, we hadn't heard from you in ages.
We thought you were dead.
I'm not dead. I just never wanted to talk to you again.
I'm afraid the distinction was lost on us, darling.
Oh.
We only did what any grieving parents in our position would do. We collected on your life insurance policy.
Oh.
And the payouts have been rather substantial.
You what? Well, now that I'm here, I guess you'll just have to report back that I'm very much alive and kicking.
It's not that simple. For one thing, we'd have to cut back on so many necessities. The neighbors would be sure to notice.
Wow.
Why did you do that?
We had to explain your disappearance somehow.
We couldn't very well tell people you'd run off to become a miscreant, could we?
It's a professional
Someone
miscreant.
could hear you.
We concocted a story about Celeste Jollycurl designing a pair of 12-inch heels for you.
One of a kind, naturally.
That led to your tragic death when you tripped and broke your neck.
It was quite the story. People were talking about it for weeks.
Yeah.
Hey! You're supposed to be on my side.
It's a pretty funny story, though.
Couldn't you have at least made up a better story? Something with pirates or raptidons? And what are you gonna do now that we're here?
Yes, about that. We were just about to ask you to, leave.
Quietly, if you don't mind. She hasn't changed a bit, I see.
That's it? You just want us to disappear now?
Marilyn, please.
Don't cause a scene.
Oh, we're gonna cause a scene.
Let's just get out of here, Captain. Fine. I'm gone. Forever this time.
Wow. That was...
Let's just put this unpleasantness behind us.
What in the void did you do? I didn't like how things went down either, but did you have to go and kill them?
Yep.
That wasn't a problem before it meant killing my folks in their own home. You're on your own now. Consider my debt to you forgotten and canceled.
Oh, wow. That's how you get her out of your thing.
It sure better be. Now go!
Oh, wow. Yeah, good thing I didn't do that for reals. Yep, time to not do that ever again. Yeah, well, she can't collect on their policy. I didn't think that through. But she was just like, yo, I'm done with this stuff. Consider me dead. So I was like, all right, now they're dead. The choices do matter. Let's see what happens here now.
Can you believe those two? We'd hardly been there a minute and they turned us out like yesterday's garbage.
Like, how did you think that would go?
I thought they'd be scandalized. They'd both be sitting there watching one of their vapid aetherwave dramas, and then we'd walk in. Mother would drop her mock apple cider, and the glass would shatter all over their overpriced marble. Father would tear off his glasses and blink open-mouthed.
It's a very specific fantasy.
I'd have a great one-liner in the tube. I was thinking either, the leather's fake but the scars are real, or, oops, did I just track awesome onto your rug? Yeah, I'm gonna use that one day. Now, getting back to my story. Father would throw his hands up, because this would be just like me, to come back and make a big scene. Then, Mother would do the old, "You had us worried sick." Her eyes would be red, and she'd have her fist in front of her mouth to stifle a sob. I'm not hurt. I'm outraged. Affronted even. I just didn't want to get booted out of the house I grew up in like that. It's embarrassing, you know. And I've got a reputation to maintain.
Well, you're dead now.
I'd love to know how you describe getting kneecapped. But I want to talk about me now.
Okay.
Can I just have a drink and punch some poor defenseless pillow instead?
Oh, pillow.
Anyway,
I thought it said
I don't
fellow
wanna sift through this
when I read it
lousy
before she finished it.
experience for meaningful life lessons. I'm mad, and I want to do something about it. Something like, wait a second. What if I could get that money?
Keep talking.
I could open a new account, designate that account holder as a sole beneficiary. All the payouts would go to me. I'll make money without doing a thing. And I'll get to cut them off.
Nice. So how do we do this?
My policy is with the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group. They have an office in Byzantium. Maybe you could use some of your people skills to help me set up a dummy beneficiary account.
I'm all
If
in.
that doesn't work, I'm sure we can find one.
I am all in on this. Let's do it. First.
Something on your mind?
Never mind. Let's go forge some papers and steal some money.
Don't rub it in.
Oh, don't get all prickly. I just haven't met someone who left the high life on purpose.
I'm from there, but I'm not really from there, if you follow.
My dear fellow, no idea how our production has suffered. Why, the loafers...
Nope. Doop doop doo 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 doo. Sole letter in this mailbox addressed to the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group's satellite office in Fallbrook on the planet Monarch.
I guess we're going to Fallbrook.
Damn it, Ellie. Alright, we're here to do a thing. Fallbrook, Sila. We do the thing we came here for now.
I only wish they weren't showing.
House of Inebriation. This looks a little gentlemanly.
Hey, stand back. You. I'm part
All right, Sean, you take care, buddy.
Detail,
Have a good
means
one.
You gotta keep 5 feet back at all times. Oh, yeah, it's right here. Good thing, too, because I may be headed there soon. The others took me out to celebrate on account of me just getting hired and all. Oh, he's, medium height with, like, medium colored hair and, like, a kind of a medium face. Just like in his posters. Oh, you definitely recognize him if you saw him. He's very important.
Oh.
He's basically the most important person in the colony, which makes me the most important guard in the colony. Yeah.
Okay.
That means I got a key to the minister's estate, my own personal UDL issued shotgun. They don't give those out to just anyone. That's right. Not just anyone is allowed to have a key to Minister Clark's residence. It's all so very high level. That's a great idea. I'll have a Spectrum vodka. Oh, maybe they got some at the bar.
Yeah. Barkeep? I require.
Have you tried our new cocktail sponsored by Rizzo's? 1 part purple spectrum vodka, 1 part artificial tomato-like substitute juice. We call it a Blue Bloody Mary.
I could use
Then
a
you'll
drink.
want to speak with our automechanical inebriation assistant. Locate.
Oh.
Quite so. But I would never lower myself to do something as gauche as tending bar. My automechanical assistant does all the work for me.
This place.
Oh. Rizzo's Spectrum Vodka is about to release its newest color, ultraviolet, completely invisible to the naked eye. I don't believe in work. I don't mean to sound cruel. There's nothing wrong with... We all have our roles in society. I like to think of my...
I should go. You. Hello, you. Or was it you?
Please allow me to improve your drinking experience with fine cocktails and pre-approved banter.
You got it. I'll have a drink. Was it Red Spectrum? Go for the whole kit and caboodle.
Hey, here's to me. Hey, you are really great. Have I told you that? We should be friends.
Aw, Mayfield.
Wow, listen to me. I'm soaked. I should probably slow down before I'm face down on the tile somewhere. Who am I kidding? I could have another. You got another?
I think I bought more than one.
Not every day you get your dream job, right? Wow, you've got like this crazy energy. Has anyone ever told you that? You're like A Manosaur. You got a Manosaur energy. Oh, Laws. I gotta stop. I'm seeing at least 2 of you.
Only 2? You got a ways to go.
Have you always been here? I didn't see you a minute ago. I really shouldn't. I'll have the worst hangover tomorrow if I don't stop.
Nonsense. You've got another in you. Doctor's orders.
Guess I can't argue with that.
Yep.
Yeah. Was that one supposed to taste like purple berry crunch? Or am I just tasting breakfast? I don't feel so good. I think I'm gonna be sick.
Follow him. Did he leave his key anywhere? No. Follow him. Is he dead? Oh no. He's deaded. Run. Alright, now I gotta get across over there. Not this way.
What was it like being one of them? Top runners.
Hey, my parents and their gold-shitting friends are top rungers, not me.
It wouldn't shock me if those fluffed up hull heads actually did pass gold.
They've got pills
Now I
for
can just
that.
walk straight
This property is
through.
off limits. Solicitors, loiterers, and uninvited visitors will be fined to the fullest extent of company policy. This ultimatum brought to you by Universal Defense Logistics. That's funny. The minister isn't expecting visitors, and you don't much look like one of those couriers from HPS. Minister Clark's a private man, and you're asking too many questions.
Oops. Farewell. A lot of zigzagging. Skirp. Skirp.
I'm on my legally allotted break.
Good for you. I'm on my way to pick up a package. To steal a package to deliver to the person it's supposed to go to. I have to go into there. I see how it is. Maybe I don't go through that door.
Hey.
Hey. Hmm? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. How about we close this door here?
You gotta teach me that.
Wait for him to turn back around. You ladies are gonna stay right here. Hi.
All right.
Take it all. What else to take here? This guy to start walking back the other way now. And we're good. the stealthy way. Okay, so now I have to get back up top. Hey, I'm one of those delivery people.
One had her eyebrows moved up and the tip of her nose raised.
What? Why? She trying to disguise herself? She on the run or something?
So she'd always be looking down on everyone.
There's nothing to see here.
Chasing us off already?
Ma'am, please don't cause a scene.
I want you to know I'm holding back for your sake.
Do you have any actual business here, or...
Delivery.
Let's see it. Looks like your papers are in order. All right, go on through.
Yes, please. Thank you for your time. Blood and revenge are hammering in his head. Oh. I have to get up there.
Sure.
Stay.
How'd you do that so fast?
Whoosh. Weird to keep this stuff in the bathroom. Pardon me while I loot. No, it's not purple. Yoink. Hi. Good thing I didn't try to ooh. Borst pockets? It's purple, it's mine. I like how they're really not guarding much. It's just like... yeah, they're guards, but like, in what capacity? Yep. Alright, now we go see the guy. Now we go see the guy.
I'm going.
Through that door? Probably through that door. How do I tell them to stop?
I'm coming.
Ah, you hold C.
How did you get in here?
Don't you worry about that, Minister.
You're not one of my guards. What are you doing here?
So this is one of the guys who runs the colony, huh? Small room for a big shot.
If this is about another Aetherwave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off, as the parlance goes. I'm not doing any more.
Seems like we got up on the wrong
made
foot.
Myself clear? Slowly and loudly, Aloysius, that's the only way these morons understand anything. I said, you may tell Charles to go fuck himself. Then you're not part of Rockwell's PR team.
No.
That means you're a dissident? A real live dissident? But what are you doing here? And how did you get in?
Magic. Actually, I stole a key card and... I'm the one... Wait.
My friend, the slightest demonstration of independent thought or action renders one a dissident in the board's rather expansive definition of the term. Which is why I'm dying to know what brought you here.
Okay.
Drugs, of course. What else? Why did I get my hopes up? Back to idiot speak. I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor of curative goods.
I don't know if our chemicals are here, but this guy is definitely not.
Will that be all, then?
The way he speaks. They're not drugs.
Process of elimination. The only other person with access? Of course. It's Rockwell again. Who else? And I thought he was only holding me here to keep me out of the way. Chairman Rockwell. He's kept me under house arrest for years. I've long suspected him of transacting business in my name. But this proves it.
Yeah, sure. It's always someone else who ordered the hookers and energizing ointment.
Please, this is important. Whatever it is that brought you here, Rockwell's the one behind.
So we gotta go find this Rockwell character now.
After seeing this place, is it really a stretch? I've been confined to this house for years, and even I can tell you, things aren't right in Halcyon. Whatever Rockwell's doing, he'll be doing it from the HHC headquarters. Your best lead is to look for details in his office.
This colony's problems have always seemed to trickle down from the top. If we're set on fixing Halcyon, that's as good a place as any to start.
Exactly.
Alrighty.
And fix it we must.
We really gonna do this? Getting involved is a messy business, and it rarely pays.
This is about more than bits. This is about the survival of the colony. If you don't help, who will? Why, this is starting to sound like an issue of Dissident Hunter. Halcyon Holdings Corporation, the collective of companies that run the colony together.
Okay.
Allegedly in partnership with the Earth Directorate and appointed Minister of Earth. Via the Acropolis District, of course. That's where the most important corporate and government facilities are. But only board employees are allowed into the district. There's a heavily guarded checkpoint just down the street. There might be a route through the maintenance tunnels, but I'm afraid I don't know specifics. Most people avoid the area for obvious reasons. When you reach the HHC building, this access card should get you up to the executive suites, where the chairman's office and what used to be my office are. Oh, I haven't been allowed up there in years. I shudder to think what Rockwell's done with the place. A gilded minibar, perhaps? A personal theater? A man has too much money and too little sense. The board's lackeys are none too bright. I simply claimed I'd lost it and hid it somewhere no one would think to look. I merely hid it in a book. No one reads anything longer than a few
They don't have prison
pages
wallets in
around
this
here.
place, I guess.
There are a few advantages to dealing with imbeciles. Wait! Rockwell has one of the only terminals capable of transmitting to the Earthbound message drone. This is our chance. Please, take this and transmit it from his office. Rockwell hasn't given me any messages from Earth for years. He's desperate to keep me out of contact with the Earth Directorate. But they need to know what's happening here.
So the guy who signs off on everything is being kept under house arrest, and people are doing business in his name.
What isn't on it is the real question. I've gathered meeting minutes, internal messages, sustainability reports, and more, all exposing the corruption and mismanagement plaguing Halcyon.
Okay.
Once the rest of the Earth Directorate sees it, they'll have to send help.
You're awful trusting for a guy who's been locked in his own house for years.
The Earth Directorate is our best hope. Even Rockwell's resources are no match. And it is hardly in their interest to let Halcyon crash.
Okay.
Perhaps there is hope after all.
Good plan.
And now
Good
I
soup.
entrust it to you. Good luck, and trust no one in the Acropolis District.
Okay. I think that is where we leave off for tonight. Starting up a new quest line. Just want to step outside the door. But yeah. I want to thank everybody for hanging out. This guy, you could just bugger off. Save the game here. Go to the main menu. Thank you all for hanging out on my playthrough of this. Things are starting to get interesting. I don't know. I mean, I could kind of see where some things are going with the side quest, but the main quest has me intrigued. But I'll see you guys on Thursday around 7 p.m. Don't forget to leave one of these. And tell your friends about this channel. I want to try to get to, what am I at now, like 300 subscriptions? I would like to get to 400 by at least the end of the year. I would like to get to 1,000 by the end of the year, but how about this? 400 by, what is it, January? By April. That'd be great. But take care, guys. Have a good one. And see you soon. Bye.